So this is a follow-up question as to what does it mean by the heart wants to expand and our brain wants to protect. So it was based on a previous video that I was talking about overthinking. Why are we keeping on overthinking and how do we deal with it? Overthinking, if you really go down to a personal conversation, it comes down to two things. Sometimes we'll criticize ourselves from doing something because we want to protect ourselves. We're like, oh, Claudia, why did you do that? Look at them. They're so mad at you now. Why did you do that? Or it could be based on our heart wanting to expand. Oh, Claudia, you should have done that because if you have done that, then blah, blah, blah. So it's like about expansion. So I'll give you an example of what that means. Our head, it's always the logic part, and it wants to keep us safe. Our heart wants to expand and wants to test our potential to be the version that we're supposed to be. If I was to give you an example, let's talk about the example of me having a disagreement with my parents while I was dating, because at the end of the day, my parents disapproved of my partner and I want to be with my partner. My head wants to protect me. Claudia, maybe mom is right. Maybe we shouldn't do this. What if he's the wrong person? What if he treats you poorly? What if nothing works out? You're going to regret this decision. Our head wants to protect us, so we keep overthinking. Now, on the other side, if our heart wants to overthink, it's because, hey, Claudia, what if? What if he is the right person? What if by you doing this thing, then you have more possibility that comes into your life? What if this is the best decision, and if you don't do it, then you're going to keep regretting your decision? So this is the conflict, the struggle that we tend to have between our brain and our hearts. And that's where the brain wants to protect us from getting hurt. Our heart wants to stop us from making a decision that makes us regret. So if you're to think about it, when you're thinking about something, a decision or something that you've done, figure out what exactly it is that comes down to it. Is it because your heart wants to expand and say, okay, well, I should have talked to this person. She's such a cute girl. If I had done that, if I've just gone up to her, maybe I could be with her. That will be a heart expansion versus, oh, why did you say that? Right? Like now they're making fun of you, they're distancing themselves from you. That will be a protection from the brain. So if you're overthinking, then come down to what exactly is the dialogue that's leading you to that. So is it brain thinking or is it a heart thinking? Okay, so thank you for your question, and I hope that explains it. And if you have any more questions or based on what I'm saying, if you're having, I don't really understand it, let me know. Let me know so that I can explain it a little bit more. Because at the end of the day, we come into this world so that we can live to our full potential. The thing is, we have lessons that we have to learn. So there are people in our lives that will be like trying to hold us back, and then it will make us question ourselves, our decisions. But really, if we can decide on what our heart really wants us to do, then we are going to live out what is possible for us. And the beauty of it is that once we make that first decision and we see, oh wow, there's a whole new world out there, then we're going to make another step and another step. And of course, each time it's going to be scary, and our brain is like, no, don't go there. Why are you doing this? But once we follow our heart, then we can keep expanding to the biggest version of who we are. So then on our deathbed, we don't say, oh, I should have done that. We say, look at me. I have chosen to do everything that I had wanted, and I have no regret at the end of time. So that's what it means, and I hope it helps. Thank you so much for your question, and I will talk to you again soon.